So hello everyone, in today's video I'm going to show you how to customize your GNOME desktop. Now there are some extensions already enabled from the beginning, so let me just talk about the extensions before I continue with the video. So first let's open Chromium, and while I open Chromium I would like to tell you that for the past few days I was a bit sick, so I couldn't post any videos. So I was also thinking about making some new kind of videos with making some edits in the themes and all with some new Conky and others. So I thought of using the SKUOS theme, a modified version of SKUOS theme that I modified myself, and also a Conky theme with a blur in the background of the Conky. It's a very interesting concept that I thought of, and it looks really nice. So for the next step, we need to enable GNOME Shell extensions. So search for GNOME Shell extensions in Chromium or any browser which you are using. Make sure it's not installed through Snap or any other package manager other than the original one that is shipped with your distro. For example, apt, so that you don't run into problems while you try to integrate the GNOME shells. Now from there you need to install the GNOME Shell extension. You will get the option right over here. From here you will be able to install them. Now you need to install the following extensions and enable them. Just search them up and turn on the toggle button. It will do the work. So first of all, I would like to enable dash to dock. This is a very handy widget which will bring up a dash if you don't have a dash in dock in GNOME. For the next thing, we are going to enable user theme and also the rounded window corners. Now these parts, for example, it looks a bit inconsistent. If you open the file manager or Nautilus, you will find that it has rounded corners in all the sides, in the top and the bottom part also, while in this one browser such as in Chromium, it doesn't have rounded corners in the bottom part. So that is a problem. Anyway, just enable rounded corners in the bottom part also. For that, turn on rounded window corners. Wait for a few seconds, and as you can see, the bottom part is rounded now. And one more thing, also install Unite. This will change the location of the clock to the right side and also do some UI tweakings. For example, if you turn off Unite, the clock switches the position back here, the activity option appears, and if you full screen it will look like this. And if you enable Unite, it makes a small changes in the user interface to make it look much more clean. The clock moves to the right side, and the unnecessary window borders when you maximize and full screen are removed, and all the options are removed to the upper part of the GNOME status bar. So that's all the extensions we will be requiring for this theme. Finally, go to dash to dock settings and change the location dock to the left side of the screen. So change the position to the left side. That should be good. Now this system might lag a little bit because I'm currently recording it from my Raspberry Pi, and I have to set the FPS to low amount, for example at 20 FPS, so that it doesn't uses too much of the CPU. For the next step, let us don't close Chrome. Okay, we need to install certain other things such as the theme and all. So for the theme, we are going to use the SKUOS theme. It is very simple. Just head over and search for SKUOS. I already have it on the home screen here because I've searched it so many times that it is just pinned by Chromium automatically. So here is the SKUOS theme. Go to files, and from there you will get the download option for SKUOS Blue. Download this one and that will be done. After the download is complete, you will find that there are a number of the files that have been downloaded along with the SKUOS theme. Let me just show you. Most of them are for the shell theme or the panel themes that are there, which can be changed. So head over to downloads folder. There you will find here you get the SKUOS Blue theme. Now this is the file that we need. Just copy this, open a new instance of Nautilus and head over to home, create a new folder named .themes if you don't have it. If you have it, then no problem. Just create a .themes folder, head over to the folder and paste the SKUOS Blue Dark theme. For the panel, we are going to use the SKUOS Blue Dark GNOME 42 version. Just paste the same thing over here. And for the icon pack, we are going to use the Cora icons. So for the Cora icon, just search at the same place. Just search for Cora and you will get the Cora icons. In the similar manner, you need to download it and just extract them in the downloads folder itself, or anywhere else you feel like, or you can also directly extract them to the .icons folder, which you need to create in the home directory. So create a .icons folder. Let's open that folder. Yep. And open the Cora icon theme. Just drag and drop the 3 folders there. That's it. Done. Now that's all we need for this part. For the next step, just open the okay, let's do one thing. Let's apply the themes first. So for applying the theme, you need a if you want to apply it with a graphical user interface software, there is GNOME tweaks, or if you want to apply it from the terminal, you can also use G settings with that. So you need not download GNOME tweaks for that. Anyway, I already have tweaks installed, so I'm going to use that. There we have GNOME tweaks. Head over to appearance, and remember, before you apply dark theme in GNOME 42 plus versions where libadwaita is used massively over all the systems. Also, I forgot to tell you that I'm currently on GNOME 43 version. So this theme is also applicable for GNOME 43. So if you're on GNOME 43, let me just show you. Let me open settings. Okay, there are too many applications in the background. Okay, as you can see here, if I head over to about section, okay, I'm currently on GNOME 43. So yeah, this is also applicable for GNOME 43. Now head over to the legacy application and apply SKUOS Blue Dark. And as you can see in the legacy applications like here in GNOME Tweaks, which still uses GTK 3.0, the theme immediately changes to GNOME 40, the theme that you apply from for here. And for the next step, if you see there is a shell option, you can select the SKUOS Blue Dark option for the shell, and there you go, the shell also changes to the theme accordingly. And finally, the icon pack, we're going to use the Cora icons, and there you go, the Cora icons get applied. Now as of now, it looks really nice. For the next step, we need some files for the Conky. Okay, we are going to modify the SKUOS theme also. Oh, before that, you need to also apply the SKUOS theme for the GTK4 themes. So GTK4 application is also there. So first open .themes, from there go to SKUOS Blue and just copy the GTK4 folder. Or you can also do one thing, just copy the contents inside the GTK4 folder and get back to the home directory, head over to .config. There you will find the folder named GTK 4.0. Just remove all the settings and everything that is there and paste whatever you have here. And finally, just log out and log back in. Or you can also do one thing, you can run R in the command section, which will restart the GNOME shell and it will do the work for you. Okay, let me open the file manager and see, Nautilus, and see if it's working or not. Yeah, as you can see, the theme has been applied and it's using the SKUOS theme. Even if you head over to the About section, it uses the SKUOS theme for GNOME 43. And here you can see it is the 43rd version of the Nautilus. Okay, so that part is finally done completely. For the next step, we need the Conky theme. So for that, open the terminal, search for the terminal here. There we have terminal. Okay, so here are the specs of my machine which I'm using. It's actually a Raspberry Pi 400 and I've been using it for around 4 hours. I was trying the theme previously. So anyway, it has this 1.8 gigahertz of CPU. It's not overclocked and the memory is around 4 GB. And here I'm using the GNOME 43 version. Okay, let's head over with the installation. Firstly we need sudo apt install. We need scrot. Scrot. We also need image, magic. These are the file packages we need. We also need Conky. I guess that's all. Also, if you want to install GNOME tweaks, as I've used earlier there, you can also install GNOME tweaks. So that's all. These are the 4 packages we need for this theme. And if there are any other packages that we need, I will install them later. Press the enter button. And as you can see, all of them are installed already. And if you have any trouble installing, it's always a good thing to do an update before you start. So sudo apt update will solve most of your problems. Okay, the first part is done. Now let's start with the Conky. For the Conky, the interesting part is that the Conky that I'm going to use, it's completely done by me. So I have it in my pen drive. Okay. These are the 2 files. Now the name is acrylic blue due to some reason. One is that I actually designed it for a specific wallpaper, that it will just go with that wallpaper. But then I thought, why not make a script or something that will be applicable for all of the wallpapers to apply that same acrylic design or the acrylic effect. So yeah, I didn't change the name because it depends on the name inside which folder it is kept. So changing it again meant that I need to change the internal, a bit of codes and all inside that is there. So I didn't go for those. Anyway, the working is the same, so that's not a problem. So head over to .config inside your home directory and then just open the Conky folder. Did I miss it up there? No, not inside backup, inside config. Okay, we don't have any Conky folder. Okay, so create a Conky folder if you don't have any. So Control Shift N, just enter Conky here and create it. That's it, done. Now also, yeah, as you can see in GNOME 43, these buttons will also change with the theming that you are currently using. So that's also an advantage. So the entire thing will be correctly themed or properly themed. Okay, now after the Conkeys are already installed there, so let us just see if I've installed the Conkeys properly. Just open the Conky folder and just paste the 2 files, that is acrylic blue or the acrylic blue dark. Now let us see how the Conky works. It's very easy. You just need to right click over here, open in terminal and /start.sh. Enter. And as you can see, it blurs the background that is there behind the Conky. Now this is the dark edition of the Conky that we are currently using. And there is also a light version of the Conky that I've created. It's very simple to get over there. Just open the normal version of this. Just close this, right click, open in terminal, /start.sh. And that will solve the problem. And here is the light version of the theme. it still uses the same acrylic design background that I was talking about, the blur background. So when you change your wallpaper, the problem is that you need to restart the Conky every time you change the wallpaper. Also, while starting the Conky, you need to remember that you need to use the script to start the Conky, else it will not start properly. So if I use this variety of colors that is there, which will help us to show how the Conky works actually. So let's start this. So as you can see, it's done properly. It has blurred the background. So let us switch to something different. For example, let's go for this one, restart the Conky, and it blurs the background behind. So for the time being, I'm going to use the dark version of the theme of the wallpaper that I have personally selected for this theme, which is this bright blue colored patterned wallpaper. But you can also go for other versions or other wallpapers also, which you would like to edit. I would also launch a variety of colored SKU-OS based themes with this video. You can get them from the link down below, and also there are some other suggestions of different wallpapers and other theming styles with different colors, whichever you feel suited. You've already seen them, most of them, in the front part of the video where I was showcasing all the designs. So there I have included some colors, some different colors other than the blue one. So for example, this one that I provided in the preview.png, if you open this, you will be able to see it's based on someone orange and yellow. So this also looks very nice. This one. Okay, now let's head over with the color change option. Now, one more thing that I have forgot to tell you guys, that there are scripts available with this video. You can just run those scripts, select the color of your choice, download it, run the scripts, and apply the theme automatically throughout your entire desktop. You need not even watch this video. So just go there. The link is there in the description. It's very simple. Anyway, now let's start editing our theme. So let's head over to the downloads folder. Now in this part, I'm not going to talk much, just see the steps that I'm doing, and I'm going to stop the recording of my voice over here. And that brings us to the end of the video. But if you can't follow what was done there, what I did basically was I just searched for some color codes inside the gtk.css, gtk 3.0.css file, or the GTK4 file, and replaced them with the colors that I took from the wallpaper. So I took the dominant colors of the wallpaper that is prevalent in most of the places of the wallpaper, and then just changed it to the light version and the dark version, and then used it with the theming experience. So you can also change the colors accordingly with different wallpapers. For example, you can use a color like the yellow one or a purple color, anything, whatever you feel like. So I will be linking down in the description some of the files which have a different color. For example, yellow, green, another one is purple, and more. All will be linked down in the description below. You can click there and download easily. Also, I am working on a script which will help in generation of several other colors depending on the wallpaper that you will be using. So that is also there, which might be available in the near future. So that's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Do like, share and subscribe. I'll catch you in the next one.